holiday season is the best time of the entire year. All the fun festivities, and it's where tradition meets modern, especially with semi-homemade. So today I'm going to show you how to create a fabulous semi-homemade holiday right in your own kitchen.
This beautiful snowfall inspired my frosty cocktail. It's refreshing and the pretty snowflakes on the rim are easy to recreate. Alongside, I'm going to serve a perfect starter, a sweet and sharp blue cheese and date spread. But no holiday is complete without gingerbread, so a gingerbread martini and marmalade meatballs are going to be fabulous. Speaking of fabulous, cocktail time includes a candy cane cocktail. I'll serve right next to my rock shrimp and creamy spicy sauce. For a fantastic favor, how about a Santa sleigh? This is going to be gorgeous on my nutcracker tablescape, and wait till you see my fabulous treat. It's a cocktail treat, and a nutcracker adorns the top.
So welcome to Semi-Homemade. Happy holiday, where everything is fun, festive, and simple. I'll see you in the kitchen. I have been cooking, baking, and entertaining since I was a kid, and I can tell you how to get the most from your grocery store and your pantry. I call it semi-homemade, and it's 70% store-bought ready-made, plus 30% fresh ingredients and creative touches. The results, 100% flavorful, fabulous, and fast. Beautiful was that snow. I love the holidays when it's snowing like that. Makes everything nice and cozy inside. Now, I promised you a modern twist on old tradition. Now, the first thing I want to make for you is a marmalade meatball. I want to grab the sleeve out of my slow cooker. Your meatballs are going to go in here, and these are thawed. They don't go in here frozen. And then to this, all I'm going to put in here is 1 cup of orange marmalade. A little leftover for breakfast time. Put this in here. And then what goes in here is an entire bottle of Catalina dressing. Now, Catalina is a French dressing. It's a tomato basil dressing, and it's a little bit sweet, a little bit tangy, and it's perfect with these meatballs. Then, for a little tang, I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And then I want to add a little bit of spice to this and make it a little hot. So I'm going to grab my crushed red pepper. Just a ½ teaspoon of this really makes the dish. Now give this a stir and make sure you cover all of those meatballs in the marinade and the Catalina sauce. It's also important that you distribute that crushed red pepper all the way around so it's not just in one place. I'm going to put my lid on here. I'm going to pop this sleeve back into the slow cooker, and I'm putting this on high. It's going to take about 3 hours, and they're going to be nice and tender and wonderful. Now, I have a wonderful blue cheese date spread for you. The first thing I want to do is just put an entire package of crumbled blue cheese into my food processor. This is going to give a nice, rich flavor to my cheese spread. And then I'm going to put in something much milder, and that is 2 bricks of softened cream cheese. Cream cheese always makes whatever spread you are trying to create nice and creamy and easy to spread on your crackers or your bread. Now, top just goes on just like that, and turn it on. This literally just takes seconds to do, and all of this is combined perfectly. Now, I just want to get my blade out of here. Be careful when you're lifting that out. And make sure you get all the cheese spread off of it. Okay, this in here. Now, I want to put this in a plastic container because I need it to really get nice and ice cold in the refrigerator before I scoop this into balls. And if you don't have a plastic container, you could certainly use glass or just some plastic wrap. Okay, now I'm going to spread this flat in here because when it's nice and ice cold, I'm going to come in here with an ice cream scoop, and that makes it much easier to scoop out, just like kind of like gelato. All right, this goes into the refrigerator. And it's going to set in there for a couple, 3 hours. And I already have some made in here. I want to grab that. And also some basil. Cute little Christmas tree, huh? How cute is that? Basil, maybe on the table would be very sweet. Smells divine. And I'll place that here. And the reason why I'm using an ice cream scoop is I want to make sure that I have equal amounts in each one of these balls. These cheese balls are going to go great with my frosty cocktail that I'm going to make a little bit later. Super. Now, I buy whole pitted dates, and I've chopped them up. This is about the size that you want them. And just take them, and I like to lay them out on my chopping board. And once the dates are chopped, just lay them one layer thick because the big clumps are not what you want, and you won't have enough to finish all your cheese balls. And roll them right in the dates, and they will pick up the dates as they go. And I'm going to create a beautiful bed on my cake pedestal on the mid-tier here. Just like that, and like that. And I'm going to put my cheese ball right on top of that. Now look at how beautiful that is. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my cheese balls up and get them onto the platter. And when I come back, I'm going to finish up those wonderful marinated meatballs. And I'm going to make you a rock shrimp with a spicy cream sauce. And then it's Santa's Sleigh Favors coming up here on Semi Homemade. Welcome back to Semi Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee. Happy holidays. Now I'm going to make you a wonderful rock shrimp with a spicy cream sauce.
These are rock shrimp. Now you can buy them in the seafood section of your grocery store or in the frozen food section. I bought them in the frozen section and then defrosted them in my own refrigerator.
Now I just want to start my spicy cream sauce first. The first thing you do is you're going to take just a ½ a cup of mayonnaise. And a ¼ of a cup of heavy cream. Then to this, you're going to need 2 teaspoons of Szechuan style seasoning. Now in here is cracked red pepper, black pepper, paprika, a little bit of sugar, some onion, all sorts of fabulous seasoning. I'll take this and just stir this up. You want it to be a creamy consistency because you're going to fold that wonderful crispy rock shrimp into this, and it's going to coat it perfectly. Now I want to make my tempura batter. You're going to need 2 cups of tempura mix, and then you're going to put in here a 1.5 cups of ice cold water. Now I'm going to give this a whisk. Now I've already started my oil heating up in my deep fryer. It's about 375, which is the perfect temperature. And I want you to whisk this until you get most of the lumps out. Nice and thick. Okay, now in here I want to put my shrimp. And then come in here and just mix it up, covering each one of these shrimp completely. Now, I want to put these into my deep fryer individually so that they don't clump together.
I'm using 2 pounds of shrimp here, which is about 80 pieces, and that is enough to feed 8 people.
These are beautiful golden brown. You're going to probably have to make these in 3 or 4 batches, but it is worth it. Look at how yummy they are. And light. That is what's great about working with tempura batter. Now, just take a piece of paper towel, and I want to pat them on the top and make sure there's no excess oil. And while they're still warm, I want to put them into my wonderful spicy cream sauce. And any that don't make the bowl are mine for testing. Got 2 here. Okay. You want to fold these gently so you don't break up that wonderful crispy batter. If you are a shrimp fan, you absolutely must go on Food Network's website and download this recipe. It's so good. Okay, now I'm gonna set these to the side, and before I bring over my platter, I wanna just take this wonderful endive. I'm gonna use these leaves to decorate my platter with. Maybe I need one more of these just to be sure. Okay, beautiful pedestal bowl. Now, the shrimp's gonna go right in here. Be gorgeous. You can see all those wonderful spices and seasoning. How beautiful is this dish? Okay, now for my endive, come around here, put it right inside there, makes it look nice and festive. This little attention to detail is super important around the holiday season. People think you took the extra energy and effort to make their holidays bright and cheery, and you did. Now, I'm just gonna finish this up, and when I come back, I have 3 great cocktails to go with these 3 great appetizers and a gift directly from Santa. It's a Santa sleigh favor, so stay right here with me. Happy holidays. Welcome back to Semi-Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and today is all about nutcrackers. This is my new little buddy, and he is going to be a great help in the kitchen, as are my other collection of nutcrackers. But this is the King Nutcracker. I think he's going to be helping me with some cooking here, or at least standing guard of the kitchen so all the kitties don't take everything. But check out my kitchen. How cute are all these nutcrackers? I love collecting them. This is Frederick. He is a French nutcracker. And this is my German nutcracker. He is a school teacher, Simon. And then there's Bjorn, my Swedish nutcracker, and he is perfect to help me serve up my marmalade meatballs. Now, I've already started putting them in a bowl, and look, I've just taken Bib lettuce and I've lined the bowl with it. That makes a beautiful, festive, and inexpensive garnish. How yummy do they look? Rich and savory and delicious. Those are going to take about 3 hours, and they're going to be gone in no time. And it's always smart to serve something nice and hearty when you're going to be serving cocktails, which is exactly what I'm making right now. 3 fabulous holiday cocktails. And the first one's going to be called a frosty cocktail. Just put ice into your blender like so. And what you want to do is do 1 part vodka, and then equal parts blue cognac liqueur. This has exotic fruit juices in it, cognac and French vodka. This is beautiful, frosty. It's gonna look like a snowflake, a splash of orange liqueur. And you're just going to blend this up. It's gonna be nice and frothy. Now for the glass. This is an extra special touch, attention to detail. Take a martini glass. I've just put some honey on the plate. Put it in here like so, and rim your glass with the honey. And then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in beautiful white fluffy coconut. Just like that. How beautiful is that glass? Now take this and any clumps of ice cubes, make sure they stay in the pitcher. That is one beautiful cocktail. Now for cocktail number 2. This is a gingerbread man cocktail. Super simple to do. Ice goes into your pitcher. You could also do this in a little shaker if you wanted to. First thing is equal parts vanilla vodka, 2 equal parts Frangelico or hazelnut liqueur, then a half part butterscotch schnapps. This tastes just like a gingerbread man. And I want to give this a stir. Beautiful decorative glass. Watch the ice. Now, this is not supposed to be filled up all the way because you still have 2 things to add to this cocktail. And that is going to be, you're going to top this off with a little bit of dark rum, and then a splash of ginger beer. This will add fizz and flavor. And then for a very special garnish, I picked up these wonderful little frosted gingerbread man cookies. So you get a little treat, a little dessert, and a little cocktail in one. Put him right here. They're soft, so they adhere to the glass perfectly. How is that for two fantastic cocktails? Now, for my third cocktail, which is my candy cane cocktail, I'm just gonna use a pitcher of ice, nice and cold. The first thing is equal parts of vanilla rum, and then peppermint schnapps, and white chocolate liqueur. This is the yummy stuff. I love this in my eggnog too. Then a quick stir, nice and cool. I've used a candy cane here as my garnish. And when you pour this, watch the ice. No ice goes into your champagne flute, which is a very festive, special way to serve this drink. Right up to the tip of your candy cane. How beautiful are these cocktails? Now, when I come back, I am going to show you a great Santa sleigh favor, and I'm going to run and change into something a little bit more comfortable. I'll see you right back here in just a second. Welcome back to Semi-Homemade. I am just piping a little bit of royal icing here on the candy canes. This is a Santa sleigh favor. I've taken graham crackers and I've covered each graham cracker, one with white royal icing, one with red royal icing, just add food color to it. And then you're going to cover each graham cracker completely in the royal icing. Now for the white one, what I did was I put just 2 candy canes, lined them right up like this, and a little bit of royal icing with some coconut, and the coconut helps it stay into place while it dries. Now I put royal icing on the top of the candy canes because this red one is going to go on top of the candy canes like this, and I need that royal icing to hold it into place. And you just let that set for just a second. And by the way, you don't have to take notes on this. Just go on Food Network's website and download the instructions. This is no big deal. It's just fun. Now my little bench here is made out of just licorice, okay? That's all I did. Licorice and royal icing, and a little bit of coconut to make it look like snow. Super simple. So I'm going to put some icing on the bottom of this, and that is just to adhere this to my sleigh and come right up close to the ends of the candy cane and give it a little bit of a press. And now to decorate this up. Now see behind here where I have this wonderful little Santa bag? Super simple to make. Now this is just one of those little fruit wraps. I love these. And look, one side is shiny. That is perfect. Lay that in the palm of your hand. These are just fruit candies. How sweet are those? A couple go in here. And then I want you to bring all the ends up and put them together and make a little sack out of here. And then flute out the edges so it looks like it's nice and full. Now to wrap this, all you need is a piece of thin licorice to wrap around and just create a bow. Now for the packages that go into the sleigh. All I've done first is pipe an X, then a little bow, stack them up onto the sleigh bench, maybe put a couple of them right here into your bag. You can even put one of these wonderful little cookie bears here. Now, of course, we need Santa. Well, in the grocery stores, as you well know, they sell all those little candy chocolate Santas. So I picked one up. Just like that. I'm going to put him on his little bench, and he is ready for the holidays. Now, that's a great favor. It's going to look fantastic on my tablescape, which I cannot wait to show you, but wait till you see my tree. It's phenomenal. Come with me. Of all the trees I have ever created, this is my very favorite one. You can see it's my cocktail tree, and I've taken everything off the bar and I've hung it right in the tree here. Regular glasses, I have frosted glasses, I have wine glasses, champagne flutes, shot glasses, martini glasses, of course, and I've placed them upside down and just wired them in with regular floral wire in green, but they illuminate like they are crystal bells. I also have the best tree topper ever, and that is my Nutcracker King. He has his very own frosty cocktail. If you think this tree is great, just look at my tablescape. It is so gorgeous, yet so simple and easy to recreate a table that looks just as beautiful as this. Now, I started off with my nutcrackers and my little soldiers here, back to back on each side, but whatever you collect will be beautiful on your tabletop. And in the center, I put that cake pedestal idea, remember that, with the wonderful date cheese balls. Now, each place setting is just as easy to create. Now, these chargers in gold are just plastic and they're from the craft store. Then in between the plate and the charger, I just have a red napkin and then either a red or a green glass plate. Now, on top of that are my place cards, and these are just stockings cut out of green construction paper, and those are sitting underneath my Santa sleigh favors. Now remember, all these holiday recipes are available on Food Network's website, so please do log on and download them, and you can have these great holiday dishes on your table in no time. And until next time, everybody here at Semi Homemade wants to wish you a very happy holiday. We hope all your New Year's wishes come true, and please do remember to keep it simple, keep it sweet, keep it smart, and keep it semi-homemade. I'm Sandra Lee. Have a great holiday. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.